Roman Abramovich is reportedly leading Chelsea's pursuit of Eden Hazard from Real Madrid in a shock return to West London, according to reports in Spain. The report claimed that the Blues have already held informal talks with Florentino Perez over a potential return for the Belgian, but wouldn't be willing to table more than 40 million for Hazard. Hey guys, it's Let's Talk Football here, and today we look at if Eden Hazard will return to Chelsea. Eden Hazard returning to Chelsea is a rumor that refuses to go away as his struggles at Real Madrid continue. The Belgian winger has missed more games, 57, than he's played in for Carlo Ancelotti's men, 51, as injuries have plagued him since moving to the Bernabeu. Hazard's inability to replicate the form he showed at Chelsea has led to speculation that his time in Spain will come to an end sooner rather than later. And naturally, a reunion at Stamford Bridge has been tipped as the winger's most likely destination. Reports in Spain revealed that Abramovich believes that the Belgian can still be one of the best players in the world. Thomas Tuchel has apparently already given the green light for Hazard's return. Not sure how true this is though. Tuchel showered Hazard with praise ahead of Chelsea's Champions League semi-final bout with Los Blancos last season. He said he is a top quality player and a key player for many years at this club and this league. So consistent, I have the biggest respect for him. He is a big player. We have many people here who know him well. Chelsea's former number 10 contributed towards 146 goals across 245 Premier League appearances, averaging a direct involvement every 123 minutes. Hazard's consistency to perform for many years in the hardest league in the world highlights the cutting edge Tuchel has been looking for from Hakim Ziyech and Kai Havertz. The attacking midfield duo, who arrived at Stamford Bridge for a combined £104 million, have yet to entirely justify their transfer fees, and Tuchel realizes this, which potentially explains the reported interest in Hazard. Now, Hazard is a Chelsea legend and an absolute baller, but this isn't the same Hazard that Chelsea fans fell in love with, unfortunately. He's been in bad form for 2 years and at the same time has been pretty injury prone, especially at Madrid. With that being said, Chelsea are crying out for some creativity up front, and there are potentially better options available than Eden Hazard. Players like Leroy Sané, Raheem Sterling, who has a little over a year left on his contract, and even Federico Chiesa are all better, younger options than Eden Hazard right now. But if Hazard were to return, it wouldn't be the first time a club legend came back to Chelsea. Didier Drogba returned to Stamford Bridge in 2014 and Chelsea won the Premier League that season. I know that when I am in shape, I can prove myself on the field, Hazard said in the summer. Hazard has featured in 6 of Real Madrid's 7 Spanish top-flight games this term, so progress has been made on that front, but the level of performance, the decisiveness he displayed throughout his time at Chelsea has not yet returned. And given his recent injury woes and that he is now 30, there's a strong argument to be made that Hazard will never be able to replicate the dazzling displays that won the hearts and minds of Chelsea supporters. Although he fulfilled a childhood ambition to switch to the Spanish capital, it hasn't really gone to plan. Hazard has scored just 5 goals in his 2 years at Madrid. Real Madrid paid a lot of money for him and he has yet to pay them back. Hazard has a point to prove, and for that reason I think he'll stay at Madrid. However, it feels like the Belgian will have to leave Real Madrid to get his career back on track, but this doesn't necessarily make Chelsea the right place for him to achieve this. Hazard needs game time, and he certainly wouldn't be guaranteed this at Stamford Bridge due to the squad depth at the club right now. Hazard's place in the list of Chelsea's all-time greats is secure. He was the driving force behind 2 Premier League title wins, as well as the entertainer during frustrating campaigns. And when he retires, there should be a role for him at Stamford Bridge. That's the time for a return for Hazard. Not now, not when there's a chance it could taint what has come before. It's important Chelsea leave those memories alone. But let us know what you guys think. Should Eden Hazard return back to Chelsea? Please be sure to like, subscribe, and share. And we'll see you guys on the next one.